Dear soul, stop everything right now. Archangel Michael has just delivered a crucial revelation to me. This moment we are living in is not normal. A threat has been hidden from you all this time, but that changes today. I have been sent from above to break a seal that held the name of someone close to her. She believed she knew this person, but they are not who they seem to be. She will soon discover an identity that has been spoken about behind her back, a name connected to a deep betrayal. If she already suspects who it is, she must stop denying what her heart already knows. You've noticed strange things happening in your life recently, haven't you? People's energy has changed. Some have drifted away for no reason. You've had confusing dreams that you couldn't understand. This wasn't your imagination. Preparing you for this moment was heaven, because today Archangel Michael has been given permission to speak this name. Those who have been working against you will be unmasked. Watch this video, don't miss a second. You don't want to find out how much danger you were in or how hard heaven fought to defend you. Breathe slowly. Heaven is watching everything, and you need to listen to every word I say. Archangel Michael doesn't usually ask for anything, but today he begged me to pass this on to you directly. Dear soul, if you felt chills or your heart beat faster, it's not by chance. Subscribe to this channel to ensure you never miss this message. Some of this content will be removed soon, and you've been chosen to see it before it disappears forever. Dear soul, listen to me. Archangel Michael has been by your side in every struggle you have faced. He saw you crying in the middle of the night, trying to understand things. Why do people reject me when I only want what's best for them? You asked yourself. God heard your pain. This video is for you. There is someone who pretended to be good to you. He is someone who let envy grow so much that it became an obsession. You may have called this person a friend, but they spoke your name with venom. I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to set you free. Archangel Michael asserts, she must know the truth. This truth begins now. You were involved in agreements made in the dark, and one of them had your name written on it without your knowledge. Heaven canceled everything before it reached you. It is imperative that the person responsible for this is identified. Their mask is coming off, and God commands, show the truth now. You will hear a name soon, but before that, Archangel Michael wants you to remember one thing. You are not unprotected. You have divine protection. No one can curse what God has decided to bless. That person's attempts to harm you were unsuccessful, but a remnant of their negative energy has lingered in your life. Watch this video in full to avoid the risk of residue buildup. You may have felt tired for no reason, exhausted even when you slept well. People disappearing from your life, things going wrong without explanation. It was no coincidence. It was the result of negative energy being sent your way. You were chosen to stand firm. You were chosen to win. You are here watching these words for a reason. Don't stop now. The moment you finish watching, something will be taken out of your life once and for all. Let me tell you something that no one else will have the courage to say. The person who wanted to destroy you was not a stranger. It was someone you tried to help. You defended them when everyone else turned their back on them. That person took your kindness and used it as a weapon against you. Archangel Michael warns, her time is up. Heaven has released the name. She needs to open her spirit now. Are you still watching? This is a clear sign of her real courage. She is ready. When the name appears, her spirit will recognize it immediately. I guarantee it's more than just a name. It's a turning point in her life. Say this in your heart. God, I demand to know the truth. Archangel Michael, tell me. And may no one else ever hurt me again. You kept watching, and that's exactly what Archangel Michael knew would happen. He was certain you would get this far. Your soul would feel the warning, even if your mind tried to ignore it. There's no turning back. What you're about to discover will change your life completely. Archangel Michael says this is your soul mirror. What you see now will reveal what was hidden in the shadows. Take a deep breath. This isn't about who betrayed you. It's about who you've always been inside, and that person wouldn't let you be yourself. Now write in the comments, "The light that guides me is stronger than any darkness." This statement definitively seals your protection, your strength, and your new beginning. Watch the video. This person had a way of winning everyone over. That's the first thing you need to know. People trusted and even admired them. With you, it was different. Admiration turned into hidden envy. You started to grow and shine, and while you cheered for the success of others, they were planting spiritual seeds to prevent your blessings. Her words were calculated, her laughter was rehearsed. Archangel Michael showed me how this person studied you when you talked. She observed your reactions, your weaknesses, and your deepest dreams. It wasn't friendly curiosity. It was a war strategy. When you told her your plans and goals, she recorded every detail in her mind, but not to support you. It was to know exactly where to strike next. Archangel Michael says, this person heard you talk about something beautiful you wanted for your future, and at that very moment decided to destroy that dream. That was the day she began to pretend even more, smiling on the outside while planning on the inside. Today, the name will be revealed, and you will see who this person is who has been preventing your blessings from reaching you. The next 24 hours will be unlike anything you have ever experienced. Today is the day of exposure. Today you will discover why things were stuck, why your projects weren't moving forward, and why you felt blocked without understanding why. Archangel Michael has been preparing this moment for a long time, waiting for you to be strong enough to receive this truth. I'm about to share something your heart already knows, but your mind is still resisting. It's a name, an initial, or a voice in your spirit. When I say it, you will feel a chill, your heart will race. That is divine confirmation. Before I reveal it, answer me this. Who has access to your life but never truly celebrates your victories? The answer is already inside you. The name is forming in your mind right now. I'll explain what this person did. They asked about your plans not to help you, but to copy or sabotage them. They blatantly copied your ideas just to get attention. They spread rumors about you to others. They sent spiritual confusion, and there were days when you wished bad things would happen in your life. Listen closely, enlightened soul. Heaven blocked every attempt. Archangel Michael asserts, they shot the arrow, but it broke in the air. It never reached her because God placed invisible wings around her. Angels watched over her sleep at dawn, canceling the attacks in her dreams. Each time she woke up scared, tired, or crying for no reason, it was her spirit being defended. Every delay was protection. Every door that closed was a redirection. You were saved from something worse by each no you received. They couldn't break you, and now they can't follow you anymore. Are you ready? The revelation comes like thunder, not always with a clear face, but always with a vibration in your heart. Those who want to harm you have been closer than you realize. The name is being revealed now. Stop for a moment. Who came to mind? That is the answer. Archangel Michael asserts, don't question it. Trust your instincts. It's not a coincidence. Heaven gave that person countless chances to stop. They were kind and forgiving, but they refused. They continued to work against you, and now their harvest has come. Today is the beginning of your divine turnaround. Don't say that person's name with anger, speak with peace, because peace is proof that you have won. They will try again, but their access is canceled now that you know. You need to close your energy door. End the late-night conversations. Don't give them second chances. Stop justifying why their energy always leaves you exhausted. Now let's talk about the miracle that is coming. When a spiritual enemy is exposed, a spiritual gift is released. Heaven thwarted every attempt, Archangel Michael confirms. They shot the arrow, but it bent in the air. It never touched her because God surrounded her with invisible protection. Archangel Michael asserts, when she expels this from her life, a job, a love, a healing, a truth that was blocked by the spiritual traffic caused by their silent curses, is coming now. It is already in motion. Finish this message completely because the final part contains heaven's instructions for your ascension. You are experiencing a range of emotions, including tears, trembling, or even total silence. It is your soul recognizing a moment it has waited for lifetimes. Archangel Michael asserts, heaven is proud of her for making it this far. Most people ignore the warnings, but she listened. Say this: I forgive those who tried to curse me, but I'm done with that person. I forgive myself for allowing this to continue, and I am open to all that is divine that you have been trying to give me. I am ready, my spirit is ready, my time is now. You're still here, and Archangel Michael is smiling because this was the test. This moment was the last door heaven wanted to see you walk through. Heaven wanted to see if you would finish the message that could change the next 7 years of your life, and you did it. What happens now is no longer in the hands of those who tried to stop you. The choice is yours. And it begins like this. Archangel Michael asserts, a miracle was planned for her long ago. This is a divine event, one that is written in the heavenly timeline. Jealousy caused a delay. Don't cancel it, delay it. You need to understand why certain things don't happen in your life. You are always close to achieving your goals, yet something always pulls you back. That person's spiritual energy has clouded your vision, as if dust on glass. Now that the name has been exposed and your soul has accepted the truth, Archangel Michael says that this fog will lift. That miracle, that thing you stopped asking for because you were afraid of being disappointed again, will come. You buried something deep, sacred, and holy in your heart. You did it to protect yourself from the pain of waiting. But God never buried that dream. Heaven kept it safe until you were ready to receive it. Archangel Michael gives you the key. It is clear that the blessing being blocked is restoration, reversal, and quick reward. Someone was sent to love you, but couldn't find you because of the noise around your spirit. A letter was written about you for a job, a proposal, an opportunity, but energetic interference caused it to end up in someone else's hands. A voice from your past tried to reach you in dreams and signs, but your spiritual line was tangled. Everything is untangling now, and this is not symbolic. You will receive a real message, a phone call, a document, a truth, a person who returns. You will soon find out what you thought you had lost forever is about to speak again. When it arrives, it will say the words, I never stopped thinking about you. Don't ignore it when it happens. The next 72 hours are not ordinary hours, they are sacred hours. Archangel Michael has placed angels in your path. You will notice repeating numbers, flashes of light, memories that come out of nowhere, or someone saying your name when you least expect it. These are indisputable confirmations. But there's one crucial step you must take before this miracle can fully manifest. Archangel Michael says you must purge the space of this person's negative energy. Follow this method. Write down the name that came to mind earlier, even if it hurts. Don't worry, only heaven will see it. Then write down 3 things that person made you feel. Be honest. Now underneath that, write, this is not my property. I give it back to the universe. Tear up the paper, burn it carefully, or bury it. This is your final act of spiritual liberation. Archangel Michael asserts, the moment she does this, that person's control dissolves. The bond is severed, the blockage is broken, and divine reversal begins. Heaven told me specifically that you have money, a house, or a connection that should have come months ago. But someone diverted the energy by distracting you with emotional turmoil. God says that now that the name is out, the blessing returns to her immediately. It's time to talk about protection, soul of light. The enemy will try to return once the blessing begins to flow. You will recognize it by one thing. They will seek you out when your energy is high again. They will claim it's concern, but it's really just curiosity. They want to see how much you've discovered. Archangel Michael says, don't respond. Don't open that door. Don't explain your silence. Let God's light shine through you. Let your peace confuse them. Let your silence speak, for they never understood. You are almost at the end. but Archangel Michael has something to tell you before closing this message. His words are, "Dear one, I took care of you when no one else could. I saw you give even when you had nothing left to give. I saw you love people who secretly wanted you to fail. I saw you sleep with tears drying on your face, and I asked God, please give her a sign, a miracle, a moment that proves she is seen. This is that moment. What should you do now? Stay spiritually awake. Walk with your head held high. Open your hands to receive without fear, without guilt, and without apology. What is coming now is not just a blessing, it is a reward. It is divine justice. It is restoration for everything that has been taken, mocked, delayed, or stolen from you. You are still watching, and Archangel Michael has just knelt down in gratitude for you. You know how many people stop when the truth starts to hurt. It is clear that many people ignore the message that heaven begged them to hear. You didn't leave. You chose to see, you chose to believe, and that alone has already started to shake things up in the spiritual world. Now I must warn you, this is the part that those who tried to harm you never wanted you to see. If they knew this message would reach you, they would panic. What Archangel Michael is about to reveal will expose their plan and reverse it, word for word, blow for blow. Pay close attention. The person who tried to curse you is now facing the same energy they sent your way. You will witness it happening. Archangel Michael says, don't celebrate their downfall. Rise silently and gracefully, knowing that heaven has spoken for you. They laughed when your plans didn't work out. They whispered when you were down. They saw you struggling, and instead of helping, they threw more fuel on the fire. Heaven took note of everything, and now God says, vengeance is not hers, because divine justice has already begun. The next 7 days will seem strange. You will experience moments when your mind refuses to accept how rapidly everything is changing. Your spirit will say, finally. Doors will open without explanation. People will approach you with apologies you did not ask for. You will discover that something lost is coming back. It is not coincidence. It is prophecy. Archangel Michael stated that the first sign will come in the form of a message, a phone call, a letter, an email, or even a dream. Something is trying to talk to you right now. Pay close attention to the first 24 hours after watching this video. These are critical hours. Don't ignore the signs. When that message arrives, say it out loud. God, I receive. This is the beginning of my divine reward. I will no longer reject what is mine. Archangel Michael says there will be 3 divine encounters in the next 7 days. The first will come through someone you least expect. The second through a sudden delay that will bring a blessing. The third will be a mirror moment. You will see who hurt you, but this time from the other side of healing. When that happens, you will not feel hatred. You will feel freedom. Then you will know that you have won. Listen up, you are not cursed. You are chosen. They tried to extinguish your light because they couldn't find theirs. The heavens will keep your flame burning, no matter how dark your nights get. God whispered, hang in there. I'm working behind the scenes. This video is undeniable proof of that work. What's next? Start living like someone chosen to be blessed. Archangel Michael wants you to remember something. You are not the victim in this story. You are the survivor, the warrior, the one the enemy couldn't destroy. That name, that identity that has been revealed, no longer has spiritual permission to affect your life. Archangel Michael has made it clear. The seal has been broken. The control is over. You are no longer under their shadow. Walk in the light. As this video ends, one last truth must be told. They were not the first to try this against you, and they will not be the last. But now you are awake. Now you are protected. Now you know. Remember this. If you had the strength to survive them, you have the power to receive the blessings that come after. You are not alone. You never have been. Archangel Michael walks with you, and God's hand is upon you. The next chapter will be written in miracles, not pain. Rest assured that when you sleep tonight, your name will be whispered in the heavens again. This time, it's not a warning, it's a celebration, because you made it. The heavens have smiled upon us. The war is over. The reward begins. Here's the continuation, the last divine words that heaven whispered only to your spirit. Archangel Michael has kept this final part until now, because your soul is finally ready to carry what it could not before. You have walked in truth, endured the fire, and now heaven pours the oil of favor on your wounds. Archangel Michael says, your enemy knew your destiny. That is precisely why they attacked your peace, your joy, your time, and your worth. But they underestimated one thing, the God who anointed you. Let me be clear, you were never weak. You were being spiritually prepared. Your breakdown was not the end, it was the beginning of heaven reprogramming your future. What I thought was rejection was redirection. What seemed like loss was actually spiritual preparation. The name that was exposed before was just the face of a deeper lesson. Not everyone who has access has good intentions. It's a painful truth, but now that you've seen it, Archangel Michael says you're ready to rise. You are entering your era of miracles. This is not just poetry. It means that things you didn't force will start to happen. Doors you didn't knock on will open. People will remember you just when your name is spoken. The divine line is no longer delayed. It is in motion and already catching up with you. A prophecy has been set. Change will occur dramatically in 7 days. This change will confirm one thing. Those who tried to harm you were never more powerful than the God who protects you. Archangel Michael says, don't fight, don't explain, don't chase. Rise. This is your season of ascension. This is the part of your story where the forgotten are suddenly remembered. You didn't seek recognition. Heaven declared, now is her time. The final revelation is here. It's the one that closes the spiritual cycle and seals your protection. Archangel Michael says, your name has been spoken in the heavenly court. A decision has been made. Today, your soul has been marked with a decree. No more delays, no more deception, no more danger. Only direction, destiny, and divine progress. You can cry now, it's fine. Cry, dear soul, it's time to let it all out. You're not crying out of pain anymore. You are crying because your spirit remembers where it came from. You came from the light, you came from God, you came from royalty. Don't bow down to fear, betrayal, or emotional hunger. That's why it always hurts so much. Your soul recognized the mistreatment. Now let's get back to the truth. Here's your final instruction. Live like the person you almost forgot you were. Walk like someone whose name has just been cleared in heaven. Speak with the voice of someone protected by angels. You no longer need to hide in the shadows of guilt, shame, or spiritual confusion. The war is over. Archangel Michael no longer fights for you. He now walks with you. God no longer merely watches. He moves on your behalf. That enemy who smiled as he wished for your downfall will suffer defeat today. This video is not just to cheer you up. It is a spiritual transaction. You have surrendered your fear, and now you receive the blessing. A miracle is moving in your direction. You will receive a reward. Heaven has already released it. Live in the proof. Remember this. When God writes your next chapter, even the enemy will have to read it. You're still here, and heaven has just moved something around you. Archangel Michael says it best. Only those who reach the end are ready to receive the top. You didn't skip anything. You stood firm, and that is why this last part is not just a conclusion, it is a spiritual opening. Right now, angels surround you. Yes, I'm talking about right now. It's not a metaphor, it's not someday, it's right now. You are not alone. Your space, your energy, and your body are surrounded by divine light. Archangel Michael's final words carry the frequency of spiritual permission. Permission for peace, restoration, and abundance. Archangel Michael asserts, I fought for this message to reach her. I fought harder than for most, because what is coming to her will not only lift her up, it will spiritually cleanse her entire lineage. You have been chosen to break the pattern. You were the interruption in a family story that was trying to repeat itself. You forgave when you didn't have to. You loved without expecting anything in return. Each time you remained silent when you could have spoken the truth, you performed spiritual surgery. Your grace was heaven's tool. Now it is your turn to reap the rewards. Those who tried to harm you were not just hurting you, they were trying to block your purpose. God says, no human being, no curse, no delay or betrayal can cancel what I have determined. Your mission remains. Shine so brightly that even those who tried to hurt you will be blinded by your light. You will heal so much that no one will believe how much you have suffered. Speak with such courage that the enemy who tried to silence you will flee when they hear your voice. The Archangel Michael says, your healing will shame your past. Your progress will confuse those who knew your struggle. Your future will be stronger than their lies. You may not feel it now, but trust me. You may still feel tired, insecure, and hurt in silence, but you don't have to stay that way. Heaven sees deeper. God doesn't measure your faith by how loudly you cry. He measures it by your presence here, with an open heart. I'm here to tell you a very important truth. Those who tried to harm you, the name that was exposed earlier, are about to witness your rise. They will hear, they will see, and they will not be able to stop you. Archangel Michael says, they planted jealousy, you will reap elevation. They tried to slow you down, but you'll arrive first. They sowed confusion, but you have emerged with total clarity. And now what do? Nothing. There's no need for fighting or explanations. Receive. Your task now is to live in peace and expect miracles every hour. Walk as if heaven supports your every step, because it does. You didn't stumble upon this video by chance. You did not stay here by coincidence. It was divine orchestration. Archangel Michael chose you, God approved, and heaven documented it. Your future begins now. Watch what happens next, because by next week, your life as you know it will be unrecognizable. Yes, dear soul, you have reached the end, and that is why Archangel Michael declares about you. Nothing can stop what is now coming toward you. This final divine current is not just the end, it is liberation. Heaven has been waiting years to reach you at your current level of consciousness. Now that you have seen, accepted, and let go, heaven is flooding your atmosphere with acceleration. You will soon notice something strange. The people around you will begin to feel different. Your light will either draw them closer, or they will disappear without explanation. Archangel Michael asserts, do not question the departures. God removes what cannot go where you are going. It may seem like loss, but it is alignment. Allowing more empty space gives the sky more room to move. What you put into that space will be peace like you have never known, support like you have never seen, and provision that you thought was for others, but suddenly it is yours. Money is a part of it too. Let's be clear, financial increase. Archangel Michael asserts, the spiritual interference blocking her financial flow is gone. You will see what happens when heaven blows on your resources. You can expect unexpected income, forgotten returns, a closed account that reopens, and a delayed opportunity that now finds you. This is not wishful thinking, it is prophecy. It begins because you obeyed this video. I'm about to share a secret that even your enemies didn't know. They didn't just delay something, they activated something. Heaven put a backup plan in your soul. The moment your heart broke when the betrayal was revealed, that plan exploded like divine fire. What does this mean? Spiritual gifts are about to multiply. You will notice things you didn't notice before. You will sense people's intentions before they speak. You will see signs in numbers, in nature, in movements. You will have dreams that reveal what is coming before it happens. Your spiritual eyes have been opened. Archangel Michael asserts, what they sought to demolish, God has transformed into divine vision. That explains why you've been feeling strange lately. That is why your sleep has changed. That is why silence suddenly seems more powerful than noise. Because you are awakening. It is clear that when someone awakens, the world around them also begins to change. Don't panic if some friends drift away. Don't shed tears over bonds that disappear. Your elevation is not rejection. It is redirection. Archangel Michael's final act is to bless those who have betrayed him. Yes, out loud, even if your voice trembles. The moment you bless, not out of weakness but out of strength, the spiritual cycle ends. Say this now, if your heart is ready. I bless those who tried to curse me. I entrust this person to God and regain all the energy I lost to pain. I am whole again. I am chosen. I am covered. Heaven celebrates with these words. You have not only survived your story, you have transcended it. From this point on, you will walk in a higher vibration, entering a new dimension. You will attract what once avoided you. You will shine in places that once felt dark. You will speak, and doors will open. You will move, and miracles will follow. Archangel Michael asserts, this is her time. She is not late, she is right on time. Everything she thought was lost is about to return multiplied. Close your eyes tonight in peace. Rest assured, heaven has not only spoken, but has already moved. Remember this every morning when you wake up. You are not alone, you are not forgotten, you are not cursed, you are chosen. No name whispered behind your back will ever be more powerful than the name heaven calls you. Beloved, live as if your miracle has already happened. In spirit, it has. You have reached the end of the message, but Archangel Michael says, this is just the beginning of your miraculous timeline. Now that every word has entered your soul, now that the truth has been revealed and your spirit has responded, something irreversible has happened in heaven. A record has been sealed, an approval has been stamped, and your name has been written in gold. God has said, it is done. The battle is over. The spiritual interference has collapsed, and now she will begin to walk in evidence. Evidence, not feelings, not hopes, not assumptions. Everything Archangel Michael promised you is manifesting in your reality. Watch for these signs over the next 7 days. First, someone from your past will bring up something strange, a memory, a dream, or a confession. Second, you will come across the name revealed in this video again. This time, it will confirm everything. Third, any ongoing concerns you've had will find a swift and natural resolution. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. When they appear, smile quietly and say, thank you, God, I heard you, and now I see you. Your new rhythm of life is now set. Less fear, more faith. It's time to stop talking and start trusting. It's time to stop proving and start receiving. There is no need to explain how you were healed. You don't have to convince anyone that you are chosen. You never have to defend your name again. Archangel Michael says, let your elevation speak for itself, because it will. You can be sure that even those who tried to harm you will admit, I shouldn't have touched what heaven protected. Their hands will withdraw, their influence will be broken, and the energy will return to those who sent it. And you will walk toward restoration, reward, and recognition. This is your rebirth, and heaven is proud of you. Dear spiritual family, I want you to know that this is not just a channel. We are a family united by light and truth. In the comments, tell me, what part of this video touched you the most? What name came to mind? How do you feel now? Share your stories. Your testimonies will strengthen others who are still struggling. You are warriors of light, and together, we form a chain of protection and love that nothing can break. Welcome to the family.